Hey guys, we are officially back at Universal on a normal day. If you want to see how the crowd levels are, maybe learn some tips on mask, as well as learn the ultimate hack, go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, let's talk crowd level. Now, this day that we went was the Saturday, June 6th, the first Saturday that they were open to the public. Actually, it wasn't that crowded. I've been seeing a lot of videos where there are extremely long lines, a whole lot of people. We did, however, arrive at 8:45 a.m., parked on the very, very first level. They hadn't even made it up to the second level with people yet. And as you can see, it wasn't too bad. There's definitely a lot of space to walk around. However, it was rainy, so I wouldn't take this as like the perfect day to judge how busy it's going to be. However, it was super low capacity. Okay, let's talk mask. As we know, they are mandatory. However, there are some areas that you can go to take off your mask, just breathe a little bit. They're both at Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. Also, I was personally concerned about Doctor Doom just because it shoots you up in the air. And for the most rides, it's easy for your mask to stay on your face when the wind is coming in that direction. But obviously, with Doctor Doom, it is going the opposite direction. Actually, I ended up having no problems whatsoever. It stayed on, it didn't move. I was wearing the regular surgical mask, and my husband was wearing a gator neck. Neither of our masks even budged, so those are good to go. Also, you do not have to wear them on water rides. However, you can choose to wear them, but they are not mandatory. Okay, let's talk 3D rides. Now, the tip that I have learned that works the best for me is if you pull your mask all the way up underneath your eyes and then you put your glasses over on top of it, it will allow it not to fog up and therefore you can see perfectly clear. Okay, let's talk about probably the number one thing people want to know about, Hagrid's. So this is still an extremely new ride, therefore extremely popular and hard to get a virtual line for. You do need a virtual line. There is no other way to ride this ride without one. So, with that being said, you can start booking your virtual lines as soon as you get into City Walk, which I would recommend. You want to go ahead and get there before the park opens because sometimes the virtual line, even though it says it won't open until 9 a.m., will open at 8:45 and you can go ahead and start booking. Remember, you can start booking in City Walk as of right now. I don't know if that's going to change or not. But even if it says that it takes a few tries to get it, it took me 4 tries to get it. We got there at 8:45 and I was able to get a 9:40 Hagrid's pass. So just keep trying. Refresh your app if you need to, close out if you need to, but definitely keep trying because it will work. Okay, let's talk lines and wait times. So, because there's a virtual queue now for most rides, basically all the popular rides, it makes your wait time extremely short. It may take you a little bit to get the virtual lines, but if you can get them, your wait time is basically like maybe 5 minutes. All of our wait times were either walk-ons or 5 minutes or less, except for the train coming back, going from Diagon Alley into Hogsmeade, and that was because it was around 1:30ish, so it does pick up in the afternoon a little bit. And our other highest wait time was Men in Black, and that was about a 20-minute wait. Most of it is because they were only running one side, social distancing, cleaning in between it. But I will say, even though the wait times can be longer, the quality of your experience is well worth that wait. For example, we ended up waiting 30 to 40 minutes to get on the train going from Diagon Alley to Hogsmeade, yet you have a cabin all to yourself. And if you've ever been when it's hot or just in general and you're shoved into a cabin with 8 people total, it's not the best experience. It's still fun, but when you get a cabin all to yourself, you and your party alone, it is truly a magical experience and honestly one that I hope they keep around. Okay, guys, I know you keep hearing me say virtual lines, but you may not know what that is yet. So, virtual lines is the system that they have come up with so that you don't have to wait in lines and they can social distance more. You just go to your Universal app and go over to the menu bar. You click the attraction that you want to go to, Once you click that attraction, you're going to select the amount of people that you want to put in your party, and then you go ahead and select the time that you want that's available. Once you go to the line, you will go ahead and give them your barcode that you have and they will scan it. Now, if you have a virtual line delay, which we had at Hagrid's, they will actually give you an express pass. This can be used at Hagrid's, but do not use it anywhere else if you plan on using it for Hagrid's. Another thing to note about virtual lines is to keep trying with them. They release more virtual line times throughout the day. For instance, when we went to go get on the Mummy, there were absolutely no times available. However, I kept checking, and within 5 minutes, they literally had every single time available from that time until park closing. Now, a little surprise hack that we learned while waiting to get on the Mummy was we got off the Mummy and we noticed that our barcode was still available. So we asked the person at the Mummy queue, and she said that we were allowed to use it up until that time frame. So you have a 30-minute time frame. So if you get there at the very beginning, we were able to use it to get right back on. However, I'm not sure if this is actually what happens, but this is something that we were able to do. Okay guys, that is it for this video. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more theme park content like this, and I will see you guys in my next video.